Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing the demo for Liminalcore, which is developed and published by Shadow Owl Studios and Ashen Studios, and you can find the demo on Steam. So, I've been looking at this for a while, following it on Twitter, and I think they recently did a playtest, which was only for their Discord members or something like that, but I waited for the public demo to try it out for myself, and yeah, you know me, if you're not familiar with me, I do enjoy these liminal space games for the most part. I've played a pretty good amount of them, not too many, I guess, but like a good amount. So I'm fairly familiar with what to expect from, you know, sort of the environments like the pool rooms and stuff like that. But what I enjoy about these kind of games and seeing them from different developers is just sort of their take on the liminal space genre, and their approach to it is interesting to explore and to see. You know, just their style. So yeah, I'm excited to play this, and I figured we'd go ahead and, you know, check it out. So we'll go ahead and jump in and see what's up. Very cool stuff. Pretty cool main menu. What the? Hello? The game it's picking up my microphone. Okay. Alright, I turned off the microphone feedback. I did not see that in the options when I was first looking at it. This looks really good, by the way. When I started hearing myself talk, that really freaked me out. Really loud footsteps. I mean, look at this. This is cool. I really, like I said, I really like to see everyone's like own take on this style of game. This is clearly like the pool rooms. And I'm not sure what to expect in this game. I don't know if there's any monsters or anything. I don't think there is, but we don't seem to have a flashlight. Okay. Looks like a dead end, I guess. I think the last liminal space game I played was the Backrooms Lost Tape, the second chapter that just came out recently. That was a doozy, I tell ya. So hopefully this game has a little bit more of a direction compared to that one. But anyways, we're gonna just play it and enjoy it as best we can. Pretty cool so far. I like the filter on the game. You can kind of see the spots on the screen, like when you're looking at light. And you can turn the filter off if you would like. Pretty big open room so far. Bit of a performance struggle here. Anyways. Very cool. And like every game like this, like Dreamcore, I just sort of pick a direction and go with it. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh. I assume there's an end to these levels. I'm gonna see what happens as you go down here. I'm scared. I can't see. Okay. Okay, that was scary. I had to test the waters. Ha ha ha. I've been looking forward to Dreamcore's second level for their demo. I don't know when that's ever going to come out, but I can't wait to play it. Oh god. This is kind of weird. So we are technically sprinting in the water. It's still quite slow. Some water slides. This is always cool to see. Oh, can we go in this slide? We cannot go in the slide. Wow. What the heck? 0 out of 10. I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's just for visual appeal. I think it looks pretty cool. A lot of sheen. Man, you ever try to, like, get good at something, or, like, you want to do something new or different, and then you, like, completely forget to do it? Because lately I've been wanting to say that I'm glad you're here at the beginning of my videos. Which I am. And I wanted to show that appreciation. And then I just forget to say it. Until I, like, remember it all of a sudden. In the middle of the video. So, anyways, if you're watching this, I am glad you're here, and I appreciate you very much. So far, the game is visually pretty solid. I like these pool rooms, actually. It's reminiscent of Dream Core in some ways, which is what I like about it. Okay, we've... Oh, shoot. Did we just make a big circle? Oh, man. That's not good. Okay, let's go back this way. There was another way I think we didn't go. I can't really remember, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so I went to the right. Let's go this way. Oh my gosh, this is weird. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I'm not sure if there's an actual end to this level. I hope there is. Oh no, we were here. Wait, what, were we? Yeah, here's the green... Wait. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll go this way. I just also get, like, really into these games because they're just immersive experiences that really target the mind more than, like, you know, big jump scares or anything like that. And I think that's really fascinating. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we can interact with this, okay. Whoa. Game is not running very well, I'll be honest. For some reason, in that little small spot there. But yeah, you know, walking around these places and just kind of wondering about them, and it's really fascinating. To me, at least. Can we go here? Maybe... Oh, maybe we could have gone down that slide. So you press E to interact. I didn't realize that. My bad. kind of weird. There's like a weird head wiggle if you're not moving. And this took us back. Wait. What? I was also gonna point out there's like no music, which is kind of odd. I'm not trying to be so like critical of the game. I don't usually try to do that too much in my videos, but today, oh god. That's me zooming, by the way. Okay, that is super eerie. That was in... It was something very similar to this in another game that I played. I don't remember if it was Pools. That might have been Pools. And they had a room very similar to this, but it had like a swing, like hanging from the ceiling. And I was like, man, can you imagine just sitting on a swing in front of that weird, ominous, giant door with the weird music and stuff, or ambience? Oh my god, that's creepy. Oh man, I wouldn't want to come out of that. Be breaking your legs. I'm hearing something. I don't know if that was just like audio matrixing. I kept hearing what it sounded like a vocal tone, like a or something, like when I was walking in the water. Jesus Christ, why is this so creepy? All right. Well, that is super duper strange. I also remember something like that from Pools as well. When I say things like that, I'm not implying that they copied them or anything. I'm just saying that it is a very familiar experience. Yeah, I'm hearing it now in the water again. It's like, ew. That's weird. Pretty cool water effects. Oh my gosh, something about this room makes me uneasy. It makes me think of, like, as a kid, I used to go to the YMCA a lot as a kid, and they had the big, giant indoor pool, and that used to scare the crap out of me, because I would, like, hang on to the edges of the pool in the deep end, and I thought it was, like, the deepest pool in the whole world as a kid. I think it was only, like, probably, like, 10 feet deep or something. Might have been deeper than that. But I'd always have, like, little action figure or something with me, and if I ever dropped them to the bottom, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm never getting that back. Yeah, I don't know why that room made me think of that. Oh, here we go. This is... okay. Okay. There's a ladder on this one. So I don't know if I could just, like, walk off into the water, and I don't really want to. Deep water actually kind of makes me uneasy. It makes me nervous. I like to be able to see the bottom of water. And I had a weird thought one day about that. Like, there is a term for, like, the fear of the ocean and stuff or whatever, like deep water. I feel like it almost gives, like, imagine you're floating out in the middle of the ocean. It almost gives, like, the sense of a fear of heights. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Like, you're on the very surface, obviously you're floating, but there's nothing below you that you can see. Ooh, that's spooky, man. Alright, this room is pretty strange. Alright. This is kind of like a maze. Even though the whole game is a maze. Oh! This way? No? Nothing here. Right? Nope. Maybe it's the trick? I mean, like, I didn't go this way? Okay, I can go this way. Oh, it's really dark. Okay. Oh, God. I don't know if that little noise is intentional that I'm hearing. It definitely loops. Can't really hear it now, but... Is that a red light? Red slide. Jesus. Oh! Oh no. Is this not the exit? Or end of the game? Okay, so... I don't like that. What a weird room. And that just goes out into darkness. Can I zoom? Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else going on here. Super strange. So there's a giant snake monster. Oh, were those here earlier? I didn't notice these. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to go in there. Oh, there's a light, this one. Okay, well, now I'm really nervous. That was pretty cool, though. I like that that was included. It looked like a slide. It was, like, up on the slide, so I didn't notice it at first. This is scary. Whoa, God. Hello. What the hell? Ah! Gross. Oh, look at that. Thumbnail. Sorry. Let's move on. Look at this weird tile. Crazy lights in here. Ew, is that thing watching me? No. Well, I guess it is, but not as much as I thought it was. This is a pretty cool looking room, not gonna lie. Let's move on. Alright, now we're in the spooky, weird stuff. Even more spooky and weird than it was before. Jeez, I don't know if I was supposed to fall in. Can I get out? Maybe I need to get out and go around. There's a ramp over there. Was it Dreamcore? I know I talk about the game a lot, but it is like a humongous game, so there are a lot of moments in it that I blend together with other games, so there is a game that I've played with a room that uses the clouds and the little guys here, but their eyeballs would follow you in that other game, whichever it was. Those don't seem to do it. They're still really weird. I don't really understand these things. Or where they're from, or what they're referencing. This is pretty cool. Okay. Is there a door in here? Oh, is that a door? Like a hallway? This looks pretty cool too. I like the weird color palette. I really hope we don't come across that snake again. That will not be fun. I'm not cool with that. It's an odd ceiling. Another cool thumbnail. Just kidding. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is neat. It's like arcade kind of stuff. Can I go in here? Hell yeah, dude. Whee! Oh my god. Ugh. I don't know why. It really gives me the creeps. Just like this huge open area. Ugh. I almost got goosebumps looking at that for some reason. It's just so quiet and weird. I'm sure my commentary in these kind of games is just wonderful. The game is weird. I don't want to go out there. I can't even tell what I'm really looking at. I don't like this. Jesus Christ, this is really creepy. I got this crazy feeling of being watched right now. That's what's freaking me out. Like we're on some kind of like superstructure right now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy crap, look at this thing, dude. Whoa. Like, does this not make you feel really weird? Like, whoa. Jeez, I've got the weirdest nervous feeling. I usually don't get so weirded out, but something about this. Like the scale of it, like, ugh. Oh, don't tell me I have to jump. Is this not like an elevator? I'm hitting E to see if like anything works. Oh no. I guess we have to jump, right? Okay, try it. Oh, that's the end of the demo. Okay. Whoa. Footage from full game. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. Ew. Wow, that is so freaky. The deep, like, giant, cavernous, just massive areas really freak me out. I've said that many times now, but... Ooh. Alright, we're back on the main menu here. I'm actually kind of surprised I got through the game that quickly. Usually liminal core games, liminal space games, excuse me, are quite lengthy, especially depending on how quickly your character moves or how labyrinthian it is and how difficult it is to find the exit. I like that it didn't take forever, so I appreciate that. And there are, I'm sure, maybe other areas that that I missed. That's sort of the thing about these kind of games, is that if you really wanted to see everything, you could walk around and look for them. But I wanted to see just sort of like how linear it is. That's why I just kind of pick away and go with it, and I just kind of keep trying to find new locations. So pretty decent length for a demo. I appreciate that. Yeah. So visually, I would say the game is pretty solid for the most part. I think it's a little grainy, even though I know I'm playing with a filter. Some of the lighting also is a bit odd, like just the way the weird reflection play in a lot of areas is a little off. I think that's only really issue I have visually. It's just the way the reflections and lighting work sometimes, and just sort of the depth of things because of that look kind of odd. Like, it's hard to explain, but just like you can see in the main menu here with the reflections on the wall, like those are decent, but I don't know. I think it's just a little visually distracting with everything being reflective and shiny and stuff in some areas. But it's not the whole demo, but yeah, not a big deal. I think the water looks pretty decent as well, and I think it functions fairly well. So a lot of trekking through water, so I wanted to point that out. But overall, I think visually the game is fairly decent. I have some of the settings even turned down. That might be why my reflections look odd. Just to be transparent, my settings for video settings is I have these selected. So everything was set to like epic on default, but I could already tell this game was going to be kind of straining on my computer. So reflection quality is medium and shadow quality is medium. Those are usually the most straining on graphics cards and whatnot. Maybe that's why I didn't really like the reflection quality, and it might look a lot better when you turn everything up to, you know, full max, of course. But I think even with medium reflections quality, it might need to be adjusted a little bit. I just don't think everything needs to be so glaring. I don't know why it bothers me so much today, but not the end of the world, just like a personal preference. Yeah, anyways, aside from that, visually, I think the game is pretty sound, and everything looks pretty good. I like the environments, and just the overall level design, I think, is pretty decent. There was a couple areas that loop around back to the same place you were, so there is some backtracking, more or less, if that makes sense, like accidental backtracking. But that's sort of the fun of these games, is just sort of exploring and seeing where everything goes, so not a big deal there. So yeah, visually, I think the game is pretty solid. I don't really have any complaints. other than some of the reflection quality and stuff like that. But in terms of sound design, the footsteps are kind of loud. I think there might be a let's like also double check that. I'm trying to do that more in some of my videos. No, there is not a footstep bar, which is unfortunate. The footsteps are kind of loud, but not the end of the world. I just noticed that they were just a little bit too loud, but nothing crazy. But aside from that as well, there's not much music or ambience in the game, aside from when you find like key locations that are sort of unnerving or meant to elude some sort of, you know, feeling from you, or to bring out some kind of feeling from you, which I think is really effective. In those moments, like the big giant door and the weird dark staircase, and when you find the snake, or whatever you want to call it, the ambience used in those moments is extremely effective in my opinion. Really gets in your ears, especially with headphones. Really gives you this weird feeling. So maybe the silence throughout the game makes those moments more effective, actually, now that I think about it. So, because I am a big believer in that silence being used in a game, or there being no music or no ambience, just you and your footsteps, it can be extremely effective if used correctly. So I think now that I've played the whole demo, I would say the sound design works really well in favor of that, having key moments to, you know, give this feeling of dread or feeling of uneasiness or mystery or whatever it may be, works really well if the rest of the game isn't so noisy or whatever. I think that was a fair play to do it that way. Because every time I found one of those moments where some ambience was playing or some music was playing, it gave me the creeps. It was kind of weird and just made me like, ugh, just kind of like, this is weird. I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So I would say sound design is pretty solid. I think the sloshing of the water that you're walking through can kind of get redundant. Other than that, like I said, the footsteps being a little too loud is really my only complaint about sound design. I was just kind of talking in circles then, sorry, but yeah, overall, pretty solid sound design. And in terms of mechanics, it is a game that you walk until something happens, and I like that and expect that with this kind of game, so nothing really else to say there. You can interact with ladders, and you can go down the slides. So there are a couple of things you can interact with. So you can climb up ladders, or even climb down ladders, I assume, and then you can interact with the slides. I didn't try interacting with the green spiral slide early on in the demo, so I assume you can go down that one as well. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. It's just go down a slide. It's just for fun, I guess. So yeah, I like that. I wonder if there are other things throughout the demo that you could possibly interact with, maybe as like Easter eggs or something like that. I think that would be cool to see in the full game. Maybe something hidden, something you can sort of, you know, check certain things to find some kind of secret or something. That would be really cool, actually. You never know. I'm not familiar with this developer, so I'm not really sure what their intention with that kind of gameplay is, but you never know. They might throw something in there that we can, you know, try to hunt. That'd be kind of fun. But anyways, yeah, mechanically the game is what I expect from a liminal space game, so nothing really else to say about that. And yeah, overall, I would say a pretty solid demo. I had a pretty good time with it. I liked that it made me feel something, and it had some moments of mystery and strangeness about it. That's one of my favorite things about playing these kind of games. Sometimes games like this work really well when literally nothing happens. There's no creepiness. It's just you walking around and trying to find your way out. But I like it when there's a little touch here and there of some horror elements that I think work in favor of this kind of game. So I'm glad that they did that, and I look forward to seeing more of this game, actually. The demo they showed, or the trailer they showed at the end, excuse me, it looked really good, so I would like to explore those levels and see how that goes. Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, my final judgment for the Liminalcore demo is I would say it's good, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, pretty good time. I enjoy these kind of games a lot, and I don't think there's anything really lacking on the game. I just think maybe it needs some fine-tuning in terms of performance, and maybe a couple of the sound options, maybe footsteps having an option to turn down or something of that nature. And also thought it was weird that you could have microphone feedback. I'm not really sure why you would have that in the game. Like, I don't know if there's some sort of maybe hidden interaction where if you talk into the microphone in some of those key locations, if something else happens. I'm not really sure. That would be kind of cool though. But anyways, not really a big deal. I just thought it was kind of random. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Did you enjoy this game and my playthrough of it? And what do you have to say about liminal space games? Are you tired of them? Do you enjoy seeing people continue to make games like this and put their own spin on it? And do you enjoy them as much as I do? Just tell me what you have to say. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my video and everything. Yeah, just let me know what's up. Anyways, also, if you enjoy my content, hit subscribe and leave a like and share the video too. I'd greatly appreciate that. It does me a lot of good. Been getting some new subscribers here recently. Everything is growing a little slow, but I'm still enjoying myself, and I'm glad to see people continue to show interest in my channel and join the Pale Moth Society, and we're getting pretty close to 300 subscribers, so it's pretty great. And yeah, I really appreciate you all, especially if you're new here and you're new to watching my channel and everything. I appreciate you subscribing and giving me a chance to entertain you, so thank you. Don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything. Don't forget to do that. Go play this game for yourself, form your own opinion, tell the developer what you think about it. I'm sure they'd really appreciate your feedback as well. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And don't forget, the Pale Moth is always watching.